Allfather here, today bringing you a quick video on some mass attack strategies. And obviously we know that one of the biggest issues currently facing SuperCell in the clan war scenario is this issue of mass attacks, being able to use basically one troop and spam a base and 3-star. And so just bringing you a couple of examples of that from our most recent war with Filthy Casuals. Now that doesn't mean that's all they did. These were just 3 attacks in particular that I singled out. I normally don't even show defensive things from our defense, 3 stars against our bases, for obvious strategic reasons, but for sake of showcasing some of these mass attack strategies, I thought we would do it. And I will save what I feel is the most ridiculous one for last. So we're going to actually start with the number 6 base here, and this will actually be pretty much a mass dragon, not completely, but you can see the comp down there, and there's even one expo pointed up, so pretty gutsy to bring this kind of an attack here. But you can see he's just going to use his heroes there, creates a little bit of a funnel with goblins, and so well thought out strategies. They definitely just didn't bring the same canned attack every time. There was a lot of go va boho and that kind of stuff, but you can see here he's just using his BK to tank there while his queen's going to get in and go ahead and pop out one of those air defenses. That's going to leave 3 air defenses, 1 air expo, and he's going to go ahead and lightning 2 of the defenses. Now obviously this is a Town Hall 11 engineered, not really a 0.5. This was a pretty hyper-engineered player, but so Town Hall 11 offense with a Warden and level 5 dragons, and 2 lightnings can take out, 2 level 7 lightnings can go ahead and take out those air defenses with 2 shots, so he doesn't even need Quake. So he's only got 1 defense left. He's able to bring Hounds, level 5 dragons, and just absolutely swarm and overwhelm that last air defense, including the ability to use the Eternal Tome and the life aura of the Grand Warden. And so, obviously it's just what it is. It's not like this is an even attacker to defense, but still shows some strategy, shows some thought out planning and those kind of things, bringing this attack. And it's not like it totally overwhelms the base, but it pretty much does with that Grand Warden. He's keeping those dragons up. There's 5, I think 5 or 6 level 5 dragons left at the end of this raid. And so, the purpose of this video is not to get into that discussion about engineering or whatever, but just an example of a nice mass attack there using mostly dragons as well as those heroes to systematically dismantle the air defense. Next one, of course, we know this one is still an issue, has not really been dealt with other than the cannon nerf, and that is the mass miner attack here. And 44 miners, you can see a couple babies to create a little bit of a funnel, and the rest is just going to be a boatload of miners with heal spells because we nerfed the miners. Oh wait, no we didn't, we buffed them. Enough said on that, everybody knows that. SuperCell can't figure out the difference between a buff and a nerf. When you take a troop that goes underground and slow them down, they stay underground longer under heal spells and get healed back up to full health. So that's exactly what's going on here with the buffed mass miners, and the poison spells will easily go ahead and take care of those loons as well as the queen. But you can see it looks like the queen must have died off there, and so we still have some minions up, and there's nothing that can take him out. He's got no air targeting troops, but it just doesn't matter because there's so many miners. And there his queen is. His queen walked around the top side of the base there, so she would be able to take him out obviously if she was close enough to target him. But they're going to get distracted on those barbarians while the miners just go to town, and a couple minions is obviously going to be enough to take out 40 plus miners. And there you go. So against a 9.5 base, no Inferno Towers and those kind of things, still able to overwhelm with these mass attacks. And the last one and most ridiculous one, but I absolutely loved it because I swear if you ever see another one of these, if this ever becomes a meta, it's going to be amazing. But Agent Funk here against my base. And look at this army composition. You want to see mass attacks? How about mass minions? 54 freaking minions. I just watched this replay last night after the war ended. Didn't even realize my base had gotten 3-starred, and then I saw what did it, and about messed myself. But you can see he's going to start with the queen walk, BK on this side, just trying to clear as many of those defenses on the outside as you can. Try to make some headway there, especially those splash defenses like wizard towers that are on the outside. Get that out of the way. BK's going to go in there and be able to use his ability and take out those. So he gets a lot of value there with a little bit of a hero walk. Takes out 4, 5, 6 point defenses on the backside. And another Tesla there. So maybe it's a follow-up because obviously it looks like he knew my Tesla farm was there. But heroes just do a ton of work taking out the defenses. They get the trip on the clan castle lure. And golem in the clan castle loon there is going to drop that. Queen with healers is going to be able to take out that golem, so no problem there. And you can see the time is ticking down. There's only like going to be a minute left in this attack, and that's how quickly the rest of this goes down. Goes ahead and light quakes one of my ADs. There are 3 left. Expos are pointed down. All the Teslas have been taken out. One of the archer towers has been taken out. And so in a world of hurt here. Again, look at how much time is left. 55 seconds, and he hasn't even touched the base yet. Now, 2 hounds, loons, and a bazillion minions. And obviously the hounds go ahead and soak up all the traps. Balloons go ahead and take out some of those outer point defenses. And a ton of max minions there, just overwhelming the rest of the defense. And so they jump behind that hound. First hound bust. Now we've got even more cleanup with the pups. Max Hound is still going there. He hasn't even dealt with my queen yet. Hasn't even touched her. He's got 2 rage spells there. As everything works towards the queen, they start aggroing onto her now. Loons have dropped the last air defense. The minions and the pups went ahead and latched onto the AQ, the archer queen. Took her out. All the defenses are down. The queen is still up with the healers on her. And takes out the rest of my base in like 50 seconds with all those minions. Absolutely ridiculous, but absolutely loved it. Haven't seen it. Love seeing creative attacks. Not sure if that's a normal thing for Funk or not, but it's absolutely creative at the worst case, and obviously overpowered at best. So great job there by those guys. Obviously I'll have to be tweaking a little bit of my base design now after showing that, but don't want to keep getting that happening to me. But it was a good war, and again, purpose of this video is just kind of showcase the fact that there is still a lot of issues with mass attacks and the ability to overwhelm bases with just a very limited amount of a single troop. And so obviously that's a very difficult thing to balance, and something that SuperCell is obviously going to have to address here in this upcoming update, which I have not seen sneak peeks or any information on, so it kind of concerns me. I kind of expected that maybe we'd start hearing something here towards the first week of September, second week of September, but nothing yet. So life goes on. We continue under the current meta and do our best. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your clanmates. And of course, follow us on Twitter at ClashWithTaf. That's at ClashWithTAF. You'll get notified the second a new video is uploaded to YouTube, as well as if you're subscribed to the channel, obviously, and have notifications. This is the Allfather with Clan Assimilated. Thank you for watching.